Hi,
Hi.
how's it going? I don't think we've met before. I'm James.
Everything is okay. I saw like I opened some PR and you are my reviewer as well.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah, for the the Geo server issue linked to the wrong server.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Cool. Well, yeah, nice to put a face to the name. How is that going? I saw there were some updates, but
I think there is no update, but I just left one comment this morning. Oh, actually this morning in my time zone.
where are you based?
Thailand.
Sweet. Cool. Whereabouts in Thailand?
Sorry.
Where in Thailand?
Oh, I live in Bangkok, the capital city.
Great. I
Do
went there one
you?
time, a long time ago.
Oh,
I'm
mm-hmm.
from Australia though, so I live in Berlin now, but I'm from Australia, so it's a little bit closer, I guess. Yeah, I like Bangkok. It's cool.
But it's really hot now. It's feel
Yeah.
like, not feel like. Actually, it's 45 Celsius.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Jeez.
Hello.
Hey, Marco.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks. Uh, yeah.
Did you both already meet?
Meet? No, actually, no, I was trying to figure out if Win is Claire underscore X on Discord. No, I guess this is Claire.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Uh, so is it the first time that I remember Claire? So this is not the first time for you to join,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the first time that you join us, Owen? Sorry if I.
Yes. This is my first time. Actually, I just want to observe what you are planning about.
Okay, sounds good. So do we want to jump straight in? I know that we have a couple of issues that we could have a look at together to fix some webhooks.
Yep.
Did you already have a look at those two issues?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Uh,
Did you also try to figure out
So I tried to, I mean, I understand the problem. I just cannot find where in the code uh is the problem, you know.
okay, no worries. I do know where the changes need to be because I fixed part of that
hmm
not that much time ago. So if you want to, do we want to do it on your end, or do we want me
Yeah, I
to
mean,
do it?
I can share my screen and create a branch and then we
Okay.
do it that way. Um, Let me
So just for
share my
context,
screen first.
I'll share the links to the issues on Discord as well. Well, they're already there. So um, I'm sharing here in the Zoom chat. James, we are recording, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Here's the link. I'm just quickly going to find the place where we need to make the changes at.
which one would you want to tackle first?
I guess that we could have a look at just 1 second because I don't remember. Time change. Okay, this one that you're looking at, I think it's the not easiest one, but the one that requires less changes.
Okay, I don't care. I just like we can pick whatever.
Oh yeah, it's just easier to start with this one, so you have a look at
Okay.
where the code is. Okay, I'm going to. I'll send a link to the file that we need to change here in the Zoom chat. Well, it's not a link, but it's a path.
I I didn't do any pre-reading before this. Should I have?
To know what we are going to have a look at. No, but let me quickly explain what basically the last year I introduced the UI to create new time logs and also to delete time logs. And to do that, I introduced GraphQL mutations. And what I didn't notice back then is that basically when you edit the time tracking, so time logs from an issue or an MR using the quick actions, those were triggering some webhooks for the MR or issue update. And those updates were webhooks were missing from the time logs that I introduced, mutations that I introduced. So a little, maybe last month, I fixed part of that because now when you create a time log from the UI on the sidebar, the webhook is triggered, but they then notice two more issues that basically the webhook is triggered, but only the one part of the change is on the change payload is sent to the webhook. So basically only the total time spent that has changed is sent to the webhook. So it's missing the time change portion of the webhook. That's this issue that we're looking at. And then they also noticed that when you remove a time log, that's not triggering a webhook. So basically we have to fix the change that they made last month, and we have to basically introduce the webhook call on the GraphQL mutation to remove a time log.
So that there are two things, and like when you do the spend blah blah here, that
Yes.
works as expected.
Yeah, because that was already there before.
Yeah, and then you introduce this. Well, here we don't have it, but if I were to delete the time spent here, that wouldn't
Exactly.
behave the way. But what's the other thing then? Like,
Basically, when you add a time log from the UI,
yeah,
it's calling a GraphQL.
it's it's also not here reflected, or
No, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That change is not reflected on the webhook payload.
yeah, okay.
So if you have a look at the file that I sent you on,
Yeah, sorry. Oops, I lost my screen. The chat, it's here, right? Absurd.
yeah, that one.
Okay.
So basically, if you look at line 40, that's where you tell the webhook what fields of the issue or MR has been changed. And we're only updating the time log time spent field. And we basically are missing the other field that was mentioned on the issue, which was time.
This one change time. This one?
Well, only time change.
Oh, okay.
Because the webhook payload is a JSON basically, and inside of that JSON you have the changes field that contains all the changes that have happened. And basically we were only telling that the total time spent was changed, but we were missing the other field.
So
Time change, exactly.
what do I need to put here? Like time
It's
change or
exactly, yeah, time change,
Yeah.
and that should, okay.
Okay.
And we don't have an easy way to test this one locally, unfortunately, because you would have to set up a webhook on a project and trigger that. I'm thinking how we could test this out.
Yeah, because I was trying to reproduce it, but I like is there like I was wondering if there's like I don't know, a webhook example URL where you just get the payload or something. That would be great.
Maybe we can, let me just have a quick look at something. Because the main issue is setting up the webhook, because you
Yeah.
need a web server listening to the webhook. But we might be able to fix that, to test that using, where is it? Request bin. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this is interesting. So if you go to this URL, I'm sending that on the Zoom chat. Where is the Zoom chat? Here.
So
If you go to
I'm not sure I'm following very well. I'm happy to like just try to keep up, but so you added a time tracking thing so you can track how long you spend on each issue.
yes.
And what's the problem with it now?
Basically, the possibility to add time tracking events on an issue or on an MR has been inside of GitLab for quite some time, but it
Okay.
was missing the UI to do that. The only way to that you could do that in the past was via quick actions. So one of the things,
quick actions like slash commands or
yes, exactly.
yeah, okay. So then you comment on the issue and you say slash time, I
Exactly.
spent this much. Okay, right.
Exactly. And that was
Mm.
using the legacy, let's call it that way, issue or MR update service. That was used for the REST services, basically, REST APIs.
Okay.
So when I introduced the UI so actually a modal that you can click the plus button to have a UI to create a new time log,
Mhm.
I had to create a time log GraphQL mutation so that the front end could talk to the backend. But that mutation wasn't using the old issue update service or MR update service. Due to that, I missed the fact that that service was calling the webhook service to send update to the webhook. And basically, last month, I fixed part of that because now the webhook was getting called from the time log from the GraphQL mutation. But it wasn't complete. It was only sending the total time spent field, and it was missing the time change field. So we are now fixing that.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry?
Thanks for explaining. Yeah.
Oh, no worries. So with the link that I sent you to request bin, exactly, we should be able to set up a webhook on our on your GDK so that the
Okay.
webhook sends update to these endpoints, basically.
Okay.
So to set up a webhook, I don't know if you ever did.
No, I
Okay,
mean,
so
not in GDK, no.
okay, so open up your GDK instance on the browser.
I never did that. I only worked with the, so I will need also, I don't know what the
URL.
URL or the port is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's. You're using the GDK on a box, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that should. Let me just have a quick look because I think that Lee set up the URL for. Yeah, try to go to HTTP. Well, you can. I'm going to share the page so that we can both have a look together. On the Zoom chat, I sent the link for the documentation for GDK in a box, and down a little bit more. Okay, on at point 8, you have open.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't know if that's gonna work because they don't, but let's see with otherwise with the
localhost.
yeah, or the IP address.
Okay,
Yeah, that doesn't work, but it's port 3000.
yeah.
Let me check. Shouldn't we have port forwarding or something in the VBooks? Oh,
I probably yes, but we should let Lee know about this because I think maybe he set up his own machine to basically alias the GDK dot local
yeah.
to the IP. You have migrations pending. Did you update your GDK? No, you're using GDK in a box.
But I mean, I was working in another issue, so I like run the GDK update on things. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like a fresh box, you know.
Okay. So try to run that command that's mentioned up there. So the bin/rails db migrate on the GTK terminal.
I clicked this. I don't know if that is already
I-
doing something or
I never tried.
I mean it's definitely I don't know. Let me check otherwise in the terminal. It's um
Doesn't really look like it.
no.
No. Okay, try to.
Yeah, I will copy the comment and well,
Oh, where? Maybe not.
something is happening definitely.
It's thinking. Try on the console to run GDK Doctor so that we can check if there are any other. Oh, you finished.
Yeah, I will run it anyways. Is it my email and like normal
No, on GTK you.
or the Debian thing?
No, it should be root
Oh, okay.
and actually yeah. So on the 0.9, there was the root and 5life. That's the default password, but it's not actually 5life. It's one like
So
that.
what is it?
So
Is it
that's the for the root user.
okay?
5life, but spelled with numbers and
But is this one the one that appears there, right?
yes. And if this is the first time that you sign in, it should ask you to, reset the password and you can change it with whatever you want to.
Okay.
The current password should be 5life.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No worries. Also keep in mind that if you download again the GDK in a box, you will probably have to use the
Yeah,
default.
redo it. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay.
Maybe you can use the same one. I'm not sure though. Never tried.
Oh, I will try.
You you can use the same file life.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So go to one project. For example, the Flight.js Flight project is the one that I always use. Okay. Okay, so go to the settings, webhooks, exactly. A new webhook. The URL should be that one. Yes. No, your endpoint is inside of the page.
Where?
Yeah, that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never used request bin, so let's see if that works.
Do we need a token or?
You can leave it empty, but you need to select issues event, and well, you can only leave issues event because merge request will work the same. So add webhook. Perfect. If you go to, yeah, you can test it so that we can see if we get any call to the other page in request bin. Oh, it's there. Okay. Can you see oh, you can see the payload. Perfect.
That's cool.
Okay, so if you go to the issues of that project, you can pick
I
any.
select whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly. And let's try to add.
Oh,
because
yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Is this the issue that you were working on, Fwin? Just like when you
No,
click
it's
the issue and it goes to a different server?
no,
happening now?
basically the GDK in a box is set up to redirect to gdk.local, but gdk.local is not registered in Claire's local DNS.
Actually, it will fix after my MR has merged because I changed it to the relative part instead of the absolute URL. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry, can you go again?
Mhm. Yeah, maybe could you explain that to me, Fwin? I don't understand that either. I reviewed the MR, but
Okay. Can you like click back to the issue page? So can you like inspect the issue link on that page? Okay, maybe we have to wait for loading.
yeah, GDK is struggling.
Yeah.
It's thinking.
Exactly. It's shy always when on camera.
but why would the issue be on a different address?
It's not, it's like, I had to put the IP because the name is not resolving. So the gdk.local is not resolving in my computer because as Marco said, it's not registered in the DNS. So it will
Okay.
not resolve. So basically it's like, yeah, it doesn't know what you're talking about. It's like I put blah.com and then they're like, yeah, where do you want to go? So
Okay.
that's why I'm using the IP. And then when clicking here, it's redirecting to gdk.local. So that messes up again. And we
Yeah,
have nowhere to go.
you can see the link when you hover at the issue, it's go to the gdk.local.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the absolute URL. I open the MR to change the link to the relative URL. So
Oh,
whatever your host, if you going to the correct host.
I see. So
Okay.
basically, the link in the href is not the full URL with all the prefix,
Right.
but it's the relative one. Oh, I see.
Right.
That
Well,
would
Is
don't-
this how you found that bug, or how did you? I've never seen it.
It's not really a bug. It's
This
the
from
issue.
the like setup of the development kit, right?
Yeah, because when you set up Rails to generate the URLs, you get both the full path with the domain and all, or you can get the relative one. And if you create an href with the full path, it's technically not a bug because because it depends on how you set up the development environment or the production environment. In this case, for example, the GTK in a box is set up to use gtk.local as the root URL, let's put it that way. While since Claire DNS is not set up to resolve that gtk.local, she has to use the IP address.
Yeah. This issue is happen because when you set up the GO server, the link to the issue is will going to the main server, not the GO server.
Okay.
Um, So I did a spend thing like 2 times. 2 hours I added, and there's nothing happening here.
You can go to the webhook page and see the history of the sent events, so we can check if it was actually sent. Go to edit. And down there you have the recent events. So it didn't trigger the event.
No.
Mm,
Do we need to enable something? No, right? In the project.
I'm thinking you shouldn't. Go up a little bit to see what's enabled. So, comment. Try to, well, let's try this. Check every flag so we get all the events and we're sure that we're not missing anything. Okay, maybe not push events.
Not push events, but
No, that's definitely not going to. Okay, and then you can save that again.
okay.
Let's try another time. I mean, from the quick action, we should definitely get the webhook because that was working before. So.
Wait, am I like in this post event? I'm maybe not seeing it, or like, I don't know.
I don't. I don't know. Can you go back? Try to down there. You see a delete all button on the paste bin. Request bin.
Here, yeah.
Yeah. Try to delete it. Let's see. Okay, we're back to the start. It's not sending the webhook. Try to go back to the webhook page. Let's see if it registered, refresh the page so we can see if.
Should I refresh it?
Yeah.
Like, this was already saved, I think.
It's not sending the webhooks. Why is not sending the webhooks?
Do we have any way to see logs or something, or?
I'm not sure. Let's try to remove the change from, but it's only on the.
I'm not
With-
sure is there any log in the GTK. You can try GTK tail.
Yeah, that's the only log that we could try to have a look at.
Okay, should I look at that, or?
Yeah, let's try.
It's this one?
Yes, that
Should I
one.
trigger it while we're looking at the log, or?
Try to go a little bit up and let's see if we can find any error. Prefect. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's try to trigger a webhook while it's so strange. The webhook is there. It's not doing anything. Well, applying command. It's still thinking. Is it still thinking?
It looks a bit
Frozen.
hung up. Yeah.
Try to refresh the issue page. Wonder why.
Should I try again with this one?
Well, it's reloading the page, so I guess you probably will
No,
lose.
I mean, yeah, but it already says that your comment could not be submitted, and it appeared there.
Yeah, try.
So, or do I wait until this is loaded? I don't know.
Well, let's wait until it loads. Rock timeout. Could it be? It did work when you tested the webhook, but it's not sending any webhook out.
Could we try some other action that would trigger the webhook? And I don't know.
Well, yeah, you can just leave a comment on the issue. Yeah, this is not getting cold. If you go to the webhook and you try another to use the test again, I'm pretty sure that will work.
Oops.
No,
I
no worry. Even
yeah.
on the edit page, you also have the test button. If you
No. Whatever, or should I the issue events?
try comments. That's working. Why?
We try issue events now.
We already try. Well, try.
We
Yeah.
already tried, but I can
Oh.
try again.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay,
it
then.
works.
Yeah, that works. Why the webhook from the issue is not working though? Go to the edit page of the webhook. Name, description, secret token, and the URL up above. I don't know why it's not getting cold. And we didn't see any. Try to see the console the GTK tails from when you run the test, basically. We don't see.
The test, should I run another one and
Yeah, try to run another one and see if.
can I
that-
run? Yeah, I can run it from
Yeah,
here,
you can run it from there.
like this.
Well, it's spitting out a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
Maybe can we like revert what we do in the code and try again?
Sorry?
Maybe we can revert what we do in the code and try again. Is
Like
Yeah,
remove what
work? Oh, okay.
remove what we did, or
yeah, you can also try to do that, just to make sure, but we're not calling this service, so I doubt that this will change anything, but we never know.
we thought the test like the normal.
So this is back to stock.
Mm,
No,
no.
I'm trying to set the same locally to see if there's anything that I missed.
So it's obviously making like some kind of API call, right? Like we know the API call is working.
I don't know how to check if the API call is getting made.
Maybe could you, like if we do a hard refresh on the issue, I don't know, because then the time tracking, like it is updated. We know it's updated. So then we know something has made an API call, right? But it's not
Yeah.
just doing that locally.
What do you want me to do?
Might be a stupid question. Could you just hard reload the page?
Mm,
Oh, it worked for me.
it did?
I sent the link that in the document what webhook is not trigger, said that we may like disable webhook or GitLab instance is in silent mode. Yeah.
I don't think it's in silent mode. I'm more afraid that it's an issue with the gtk.local not working.
So I should fix the DNS, or
That's one option. But I'm curious to know how to fix that.
Could we have a look at the network tab as well when we update the issue?
You wouldn't see anything because the webhook is happening on the back end, so you wouldn't see anything on the browser.
I don't know anything about how that works, but that doesn't feel right.
It's basically when
How's
you
it gonna
do
work?
when you do an action, for example, leave a comment on an issue, the backend processes that, so it stores the database and all what it needs to do, and then it makes an HTTP call to a post call to the webhook that you set up, but it's all done in the.
So what's happening is you make a comment, an API call is made, a comment is added, and then on the back end, it says, oh, actually, that wasn't really a comment, it was a slash command. So instead of adding a comment, I'm going to update the time, and then that is the webhook.
No, that will basically, when you leave a comment or a slash comment on an issue or any other stuff, the backend, you make a call to the REST API, GitLab REST API.
Uh-huh.
That API updates all the stuff that it needs to update, the database, the issue, and whatever it needs to. After that, the backend makes an post REST API call to the webhook that you set.
Yes, API. The back end does that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And now I don't like this is like happening now. But it's
Did you end of file? What did you? I wasn't looking because I was.
I didn't do anything. I just like refreshed the page and this happened. Or like I changed the code, but that
Okay.
could that be?
No, it's doing a lot of stuff. Try to do Control-C on that GTK table.
Yeah, it's like
and
going in a loop. Feels
yeah, try to do GDK restart or GDK kill and then GDK start. So we, yeah, yes. There's one more thing that we could try. Oh, well, actually, I can try it locally to see if that makes any difference.
Mm, does this matter? Or like can we
Oh, no, you
start it?
can, yeah, you can ignore that.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know what we can do to fix it.
Okay.
And it probably has nothing to do with the DNS.
Okay.
What's your
Just-
idea?
Basically, when you set up the webhook, you can turn off the SSL verification. Yeah. And with that turned off, it's working.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know, Fwin? What, sorry, am I saying you know, Matt?
I don't know because if the SSL is not working, it should not work when we test, right?
Yeah, the thing is that it's an SSL verification, but I don't know what it's verifying because the webhook provided by RequestBin is under SSL. So I don't know.
But this looks a bit dead. Oh no, it wasn't updated. Now it's working. It's back to
Back to work. And
yeah.
let's see.
Okay,
Okay.
should I make another comment
Yeah,
and
comment
check?
4. Yeah, and check on RequestBin. Let's see.
Yeah, this is now.
Yes, it's working. Okay. So now you can clear all those if you want to. So we have a clean slate.
Yeah. What should I clear?
Oh,
The post thing?
yeah, but no
The
worries.
the history or
Yeah, but you already have the top one, so we can have a look at that.
yeah.
Try to check that, and we should see the changes, and those changes should have total time spent and time change.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay.
there. So now,
Now,
yeah.
if you do the same from the UI,
Okay, 1 hour.
okay, you got another one, and down on the changes section, you have updated that total time spent and time change, but time change is not right. Not that one. If you go down a bit more on the
Yes, this one.
so you see
Also
that
not.
the total time spent has changed, but the time change, the previous both previous and current are both at 0.
Yeah.
Let's try to add that the change back to the code.
I think I added it back.
Oh, you did.
Yes, it should be this one, right?
Yes.
What's the difference? Like, what's the time change and like the time change in the last update, or what is it, that field?
Let's have a look. Time change. So basically, that's if you search on the on VS Code, if you search for def space time underscore change, that's the method getting called, and that's basically returning the time spent from the time log. Oh, but what is that time log? Oh. Oh. So, so just to explain what's happening, basically the quick action from the issue or MR is calling that spend time method up above, because that's called by the update service.
Okay.
Since we're not using that, the at time log variable is not getting set.
Okay.
And if you have a look at the time change method down below, I don't remember what, yeah, basically that's using the add time log, but we don't have that. So
Okay.
if you have a look at the create service.rb that you were before,
Yeah.
we do have the time log that would be the same as the add time log. So we could try to change, instead of calling issuable.timechange, we could call timelog.timespent.2e. So basically the same that's done inside of time change.
Time spent.
Spent 2i. Dot 2i. Yeah.
What is this 2i thing?
I think it's converting the float value to an integer value.
Okay. Yeah.
That should do it, because I don't see any difference. So I guess let's try.
Okay. So it doesn't matter because it's not working for any, right? Or
It was working for the quick action, but it's
okay.
not from here. So yeah, let's try. It will probably take a little bit more because we made a backend change. Come on. Mm. Mm. Try to go to VS Code and do GTK tail and then add another time log. And let's see if we get an error. Oh, looks good. Well, we didn't get the post. If you go to the webhook page, do we see the two recent events that we sent? You can just reload this page.
No.
6 ago, no, it didn't happen. I'm trying to see. Time log's new. Yeah, that's the new time log. Time log dot time spent dot 2i. Time log dot time spent 2i.
On the create service, there is time spent attribute. Maybe we can use it directly.
The new would you no, it shouldn't really matter, to be honest, because the time log new that's being called from the REST API is the same that's being called in here. Try to do this. So stop GTK tail and do pry dash shell.
With spaces or like,
No, all together. Yeah. Okay, so go to the create service.rb on line 39 and do binding.pry shell, pry underscore shell. Okay, save and let's try to hit to add a new time block.
okay, available sessions or?
Oh, you can leave it like that because
Oh.
it's, yeah, press
Well.
any key. Okay, you can leave it like that.
Okay, and now?
Now go to the issue page and try to add a new time log from the UI. It will take a little bit more time. It shouldn't take this long though. Try reloading the issue page. Maybe it's stuck.
Mm.
What's that? Oh, okay. You have it. It's the one from before, but never mind. So try to do timelog.timespent.2i. And that's working. So if you type n and then enter or next, yeah. Oh, maybe next is the right one. Okay, again.
Next again, or
Did we hit? I think we hit an error. Probably because we hit continue instead of next. Or
continue?
exit. No, do exit so that we close this session. Okay, and then reload the issue page. Again, why? No root. If you do, why? If you open that link on a new tab, because sometimes
This one?
yeah, try to open that on a new tab because sometimes it I don't know why it keeps what. Go to the quit section on the on VS Code.
Where?
On the console, go to quit.
Okay.
Okay, and do try reload. I don't know if that's going to work. Okay, try to do GDK restart.
I gotta head off, but thanks for letting me join. I learned a lot. It was really interesting.
No worries.
Thank you.
Good to
Have a
know
nice
now.
day.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice to
Bye.
meet you both. Bye.
Okay, let's wait for that to come back up. This should have been way easier.
You promised.
I was sure it would have been. Okay, it's loading. It's there. Okay. Okay, we're okay. So now try to do binding.pry shell again. So we start a new session.
It's pry shell, right?
Yeah,
With
pry shell.
the-
Okay, let's try.
Okay, that
Yeah.
looks better.
Next.
Uh,
Next again. It's thinking.
So just to recap a bit, like the this time log was not set, so it was empty. So that was why we were getting 0. Because it's
Yeah.
set here in the spend time, and this is called from where?
Basically, it's a hard to find because it's really intricate the way that the update service for the issue works.
Yeah,
But basically, when you post a comment with a quick action, that there's a quick action processor that basically interprets the quick action and does stuff in the backend, and that
Yeah.
calls the issue update service, which then when you update the time, so when you use the spend quick action, that's calling the spend time method that you see on line 28.
Yeah. But how
That's
would I know, like, this is my question, and it's a bit difficult for me in the code to find, like, this is not being called or this is being triggered from here, or
so basically, I know that the spend time method is getting called, but when I had to figure that out, I started from very far away. So from the quick action, I had a look at that specific quick action, what it did, and what service it was calling. So I then figured out that it was using the issue update service. And
Mm.
due to some Ruby black magic, it was calling this method. I don't really remember the exact way, the path that I followed to get to that.
Yeah,
But
okay,
I spent a good couple of hours trying to figure that out.
okay.
So this would have been an easy issue only because I already knew where to look at, to be
Yeah,
honest. And it's proving not to be an easy one because there's something wrong somewhere. And where is data? Create, resolve, result, create service, response. Try to, check the result.
the time spent doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
If
What's happening? And at this point, the webhook should already have been triggered because you're basically outside of the create service now because it's on the mutation that's calling the create service. So the issuable base service dot execute hook method
Mhm.
should have already been called.
Okay.
And on Pastebin, you don't see anything, right? Oh,
Yes, but are these from before?
3 minutes ago. Maybe no. Try to have a look.
Okay. It looks good. I mean,
Yeah, but
yeah, this is the time looks good
yeah,
because
but is it the wrong way around, like previous versus current? If you
the time change, yes, that doesn't look great. I mean, that's why I was asking what is the meaning of this, because the total time spent, it's clear, like previously was whatever, now it's whatever you added plus whatever was there before. But the time change, what does it mean?
to be honest, I don't really know. What I think it should be is the amount of new time that you added.
Yeah, but that's the thing that what, like, for me, what doesn't make much sense is previous and current. Because
Yes.
like it's like it's the change, right? So it's only the, I mean, it makes sense what I'm seeing, because it's like we added 43,200, and now
Yeah.
we have zero because we start always from zero. So it makes sense, but I it's difficult to read or whatever or comprehend how.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on this one because, to be honest, that field is not really clear. Mm,
But it
and
makes, for me, it makes sense because it means that currently it's 0, and then when you change it again, it will increase and then resets to 0 all the time.
yeah, I agree. And try, just to make sure, try to go to one of the first webhooks that we had, maybe the first one, or rather, hit exit on
Yeah.
that one, and quit,
Wait.
and go to the issue once again and try to add another time log from the quick action.
Here, right?
Yeah.
We add spend 2 hours.
Yes, we should get the new webhook. Okay,
Here
try
it
to have a
is.
look and see.
Oh,
Yeah, you see, that's
well,
why.
that's weird. Because here is the other way around, right?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
How are they setting it when,
The
like,
same way.
but it's not the same code, right?
It's not the same code, but it's doing the same thing because internally they issuable dot time spent, it was doing the at timelog dot time spent dot 2i.
But
Why?
where do you see that?
On the time trackable.rb, that file that you have on the right.
This one, yeah. So you mean they're, yeah, they're using the time log?
Yeah, because that was,
This one.
yeah, at timelog dot time spent 2i is the same that we're doing this on the other on the new code. Because if you have a look, so basically at time log is set to equal add or subtract spend time.
Where, like, which time log this
Yeah, that
this
one.
time?
Yeah, if you see line 39, you
Yeah.
see time log equals, we're not resetting time, so we are adding or subtracting the spend time. So it's calling add or subtract spend time. And try to have a look at that method that's inside here. And that's calling the timelogs.new, which returns the time log. And that's the same that we do on create service at line 30. So the at time log and the time log variables are both the same thing, basically.
Yeah.
What I don't know is why we have it the other way around.
Yeah, it's weird. But like, where is this being defined?
The time spent, it's
Yes.
that's an argument passed by the time log mutation. So basically, if you do Control P and try to search for time log mutation,
Time log, what?
time log space mutation.
Mutation.
Yeah, create a time, not that one. Okay, so try to remove time log space mutation and try to search for mutation space create time log. Create underscore time log. Those are the queries, but it's easier because I don't remember how the file is called. Time log create mutation. Okay, found it. So it's inside of GraphQL mutations time log. Mutations time logs, and then you have create.rb. So basically the UI calls this GraphQL mutation, which has time span as an argument, and this mutation is using the time logs create service on line 38, passing down the time spent, summary, current user, and all that's needed. But I don't know why the two fields are switched, the previous and current fields on the webhook. This is frustrating.
Yeah.
And it's even more frustrating because I'm basically at time today, so I cannot do anything more. If you want to, I would be more than happy to have another look tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah.
So we can figure this one out, and I'll try to understand why it's being reversed, basically.
Yeah.
If that's good for you, we can have another look tomorrow, so we can move this.
Yeah. What time works for you?
Same time.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay. Really sorry we weren't able to get in this one
It's
finished
fine.
today, but this is really upsetting.
Yeah.
I'll try to figure it out. Well, anyway, sorry, but I'm really at the time now. And
Yeah, no problem.
see you tomorrow then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.